been an absolute disaster here in California. I think a lot of people think that in California it doesn't rain much, and that's true. Some years we have a lot of drought, but where we are, which is in the coastal mountains near Santa Cruz, in a normal year we actually get a lot of rain at once when it does come. This year has been unprecedented. Where we are up here, we've received, making sure I'm not cracking the eggs in my pocket, we received 22 inches of rain in December alone. January, it's January 15th today, and we've received over 20 inches already. And the bulk of that has come now over about 10 days. Where we are, the average annual rainfall is about 42 inches. We're already halfway there. Thankfully, we're getting a break soon because I've got a ton of work to do. It is, to say it's a disaster is an understatement. It is just mud everywhere. This is my sludge pile in one of my chicken runs where I've just been shoveling as much mud over as I can into that corner. So I am going to be working hard to install some new drainage everywhere to try and prevent this mud from building up should we continue to get these unprecedented rains. We need the rain, of course. People are grateful for that. But the problem here is we go so long without it and then get absolutely pummeled. It causes so many problems and has actually resulted in a lot of deaths. Hi, Pancake. At this point, the ground can't absorb any more water. So that just means runoff everywhere, landslides. We actually had a landslide on our property, small one, but it was still pretty impressive. And that's just a result of the springs popping up everywhere, carving out the hillside, and sort of degrading the soil. Yeah, it's been fun. Despite all the mud and the challenges that come with this winter, we couldn't be more grateful to live right where we are. We love it here. We have one more kind of more significant storm coming that I think is supposed to give us maybe 3 to 4 inches in one day. Actually, it's supposed to come overnight tonight. I've lost track of days. Like, it's just been a blur of nonsense for so long. And then after that, we have clear skies coming, which is amazing. So I'll actually have the opportunity to do things. Thank you, Ruth. I'm coming, guys. Challenge is always making sure I don't fall on my butt. You guys ready? Such a mess. They're not normally allowed to eat in here because it gets everywhere and then it compacts. Hold on, guys. There's 2 there. There we go. And unfortunately, due to poor planning, I have chickens in this barn right now. They all share. This is my nifty little contraption here to keep the feeder dry. This is Pingu. He doesn't like to go in the barn at night, and his girl Dolly over there doesn't either. Occasionally I'll get them in. I really wish I could get them in tonight, but they're not having it. So what they do, they roost under here. They roost on the hitching post, and I have the sides tied down, so even if it's windy, they won't fly up. Believe it or not, it stays totally dry under here. And it's not very cold here, so they are fine. They've been doing this dance with me forever. I'll show you how dry it is. Hi, Pingu. So this obviously stays completely dry under here. Hitching post, not a drop of water, totally dry underneath. It's not the best setup, but it is what it is. I believe in quality of life over quantity, so if they don't want to go in the barn, I'm not going to force them unless the weather is really, really bad, which it has been a couple times, and I've managed to get them in there. Tonight, I don't think it's going to be too bad, so I'll let them stay out here since they're happy out here. I usually give them extra treats too, which is probably why they want to be out here. They like the goat's sweet feed, so this is a treat I often give them, especially if I'm feeling sorry for them, which I am right now. Pingu's excited. You ready? Let's go. Come here, Dolly. Yummy! I also wanted to point out they have one other dry space to go, which is under the barn, and it actually stays bone dry in that light spot you can see. So during the day, if they don't feel like walking around in the rain, which they usually do, I don't know why, they'll hang out under here. So it's the best I got right now in this mess. That's everybody to bed. Hopefully it's not too bad tonight. It looks pretty miserable.